Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Cancer. Oh yeah. So this is kind of what you would find with me if you did a $30 reading. So what I look into is the character of your person, their sign, their planet, um, their zodiac, the number. It all means something in numerology, in astrology, in tarot, and in our personalities, our public and our social and our careers and how to become our best selves, right? How to work through our fears, what triggers us, and how our unions come together and what they may look like, if they're twin flames or soulmates. And we're going to find out just kind of what your person is like. And we're going to find out how you meet them. Now, where are you going to meet them and when and who through you might meet them? Maybe it's through family, maybe it's through a stranger, maybe it's you're helping someone and they come up to help them too, or whatever the case is. I kind of go into detail how you might come across this person. But just remember that it's not to go and find your person or hang out in these places in order to meet your person. How it all works is spirit has divine timing. So if you are trying to navigate the situation to come together on your terms and your timeline, it's not going to happen. Spirit is going to have it random. It's going to be a chance meeting of a random thing that happens in your life that you have no control over that makes you end up in the place of your person at the right time. It's like a door that you don't even know exists is there. And all you have to do is walk through and it's open to you. And it's like this chance meeting that you're going to find your person. Okay. Now, like I said, you have to be in the flow, in the now. You can't be in yesterday and you can't be in tomorrow. You have to be in today. And what I mean by that is by trying to work towards yourselves in a way that, and it's not to be selfish. It's like we're all here, we're brought here to live our own life. Nobody can live it for us. We have to live our own life in our own terms. And it means that looking at our own lives and what we want for self, it's all about self. This is the big secret that everybody is wanting to know. What is the secret of life? It's about living for self. It's about having your boundaries, your self um, respect about what you will accept from others and what you will not, and holding on to those boundaries and walking away from people that don't live up to those expectations or those boundaries that you've set in place, those values that you have for self. Okay. And it's not that you think you're better than anyone else. It's probably because you've learned lessons along the way and you've grown and you just know what you're willing to accept and what you're not, because you have that self-respect. You've gone down that road. You've had people trample all over you, and enough's enough for you. Okay? And you come to that place where you're wanting to move forward in a much better, peaceful mindset where you're not in chaos or having drama all the time. You're wanting to look for that forever person. You're in that mature lookout outlook on life where you're looking for the person you want to be with. And this is where we find out where those feelings come in from your person. Now, we're also going to look at the love actions they take towards you. And what I mean by that is what actions are they going to take to come and make this happen? Okay, so maybe they have to learn something here. Maybe it is something that is out of their control. They may be not allowed to come forward because you need to learn something. So it kind of goes into a little bit of detail of what is coming in and how that and what that means to you, okay? And your person, of course. So then we're going to look into the outside influences that may happen in your life. Okay, so maybe somebody's coming in. Maybe this is a rift between the two of you. Maybe this is just learning about one another. Okay, and it could be about meeting their friend group and them meeting your friend group and seeing if it's compatible and how things go over that way. And perhaps there's people that are jealous here of the union that you have and may try to get in between the two of you and what to look for and how to see things for what they truly are and not be um, ignoring your intuition. Okay. And then we're going to look at, of course, the outcome of how this is going to turn out for you and your person. And then, of course, we'll do the after tarot, just a couple cards on each of the piles, and just to kind of bring everything into perspective as time goes by, of course, the things, and this is after you meet your person. This is where you meet your person, and this is about your person, okay? So as we go through and you meet your person, how things happen, about how they're going to maybe want to get to know you better. Maybe they want to take you out. Maybe they have to go home. Maybe they don't live in your area. It's going to be things that are happening in their life, right? And then, of course, anyone that's getting in between you, and then what happens at the end. And this is going to be after the oracle. So, after tarot cards, but it's oracle cards. So, we're going to say it's after oracle cards. So, all right. Now, if dreams come up, if it says anything about dreams, that you're dreaming about your person, we'll look into the dreams. I have my dream cards here. If there's any telepathy by going through with a twin flame or high level soulmate. Anything that comes up about telepathy, we'll look at the telepathy cards. And anything about the past, maybe a reconciliation. Maybe this is about a past life. Maybe you come together with this person every lifetime, okay? And just remember, you sign up with this before you become reincarnated. Now, if you don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine. You don't have to. But how do we get here with the knowledge that we already seem to know, um, if we're not reincarnated? And I mean, you tell me about these 3-year-old kids. They're talking about a whole different lifetime that they had, different parents, different houses, different pets, different siblings, and what their names are. And then you can actually look up the information this child is telling. And it's amazing because they can find instances where this child is this other person, and it tells exactly how they died. This is how the child died. I mean, it's just, there's just no way possible that a 3-year-old is going to tell you something like that. And I mean, they're not telling you all these things. I mean, as they're growing up, the conversations are getting more information from these children. And there's just no possible way. They're drawing pictures of the houses that they used to live in. I mean, come on. Like, and all these different things that have happened to this child. And they may have a headache. Well, they may have died by getting hit over the head in their past life. So, I mean, these things that are just, it's just, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't. So, I mean, that's what tarot readers are about. We don't believe in coincidences. We have messages for a reason. If we keep seeing a certain number on the clock, we're going to investigate that number. What does that mean? We're going to look it up as from the angel meanings to find out what our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are trying to convey to us. So, I mean, we are being diligent in all the things that we see. Like, you might even ask, Spirit, give me a sign that can't possibly happen in this time. And I had that happen. I saw, I said, show me a butterfly in the dead of winter. And do you know what I saw? A caterpillar walking across the grass because it was a nice warm day. Okay. And it was because it's El Nino in Canada right now. So we had a mild winter. Okay. Granted, but I still saw a caterpillar. That's my butterfly in the dead of winter. It was February. and it was still snowing out. And I mean, the grass was defrosted, okay? It was a warm day, warm, warm, like, I don't know if we broke a record on that day or whatever, but it's like, are you kidding me? Like, how does that happen? So this caterpillar walks across the grass, and there's still snow on parts of the grass, okay? But where it was walking was green, okay? And it's just like I walk up and I see this fuzzy black and orange caterpillar crossing the lawn. And it's like I'd asked for a sign of a butterfly. Well, a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So that was my confirmation of what I was asking. Now I can't think of what I was asking at the time, but that was my confirmation. And I mean, I asked for something that was completely unlikely to happen, okay? And here it happens. So, I mean, don't discount spirit. They're going to give you the information you need, or they're going to show you that they're there, and they're going to give you that sign that you need in order to confirm. You know, I really need to know if this is this. Please give me something completely out of, like, no way that this could happen, and it happens. So, I mean, people have said, okay, I want to see a butterfly in the middle of winter, and there's a butterfly trapped in their window. I mean, like, that happened, right? So, anyhow, I've heard of things happening, and it's just crazy. Like, I mean, there's just no way. My cousin got married, and a feather fell. And she had said, like, my mother can't be here. And just as she was talking about her mom, a feather fell from the roof. Like, where did it come from? This big white feather, a fluffy, beautiful feather, fell from the ceiling and landed on her train of her dress. I mean, come on. Like, this, and everybody started crying because it was a sign that she was there with her, you know? And I mean, maybe she asked for that sign. Please show me a sign that my mom is with me on the day that I get married, because she was no longer alive. So, I mean, it's like, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, just now, I'm getting all these things coming through. It's been a couple days since I've done a reading, and I've been having migraines. The weather's changing. It's a lot of pressure and whatnot. So I haven't been well, but I am feeling better now. So I'm gonna let's get on with the reading, Cancer. Sorry for going off on this. I might even cut this part out and make it I don't know, maybe a podcast or something. I don't know. If you guys like hearing things like this, let me know. Because I might just do that. I mean, there's lots of times that I'll talk about things. Cat, you have your emperor coming in. Get out of town. Are you kidding me? Look at this person. Very majestic. They're very grounded. Like, this is amazing. Look at the wealth. Definitely wealth and power and authority. Standing there, look at this card. I mean, come on, he's got the hawk or the eagle, bald eagle. It's not a bald eagle, a golden eagle, or it's a hawk. I don't know. It kind of looks like an eagle to me. I'm gonna say that is a golden eagle. He's a big, big freaking bird. Anyhow, I mean, look at how majestic he is. Like, this is like royalty. Okay, now everything's going well in this person's life. They've got all of the things that are going on in their life are just improving. Like, they're fair and they're traditional. You know, there's just stability just crying out from this card. And I mean, just amazing. I love it. I love it for you. So, wow. So when we see the Emperor, okay, this is Aries energy. This is somebody that's very passionate, okay? This Aries, okay, they're confident and determined, and they could be a little impulsive at times. And that just means that they just get up and go. They're a doer. There's somebody that has that action behind that that fire under their ass where they just jump up and they say what they're going to do and they do what they're going to say. Okay. Now, they may work out in the gym to keep fit, or their job keeps them trim. Their body is lean and muscular, or lean for a feminine and muscular for a masculine. Now, their height is medium to tall, fair, freckled skin, blonde hair, light brown, maybe even red. Eyes are dark brown, blue, or green. So there you have that. Wow. The Emperor. Get out of here. I can't believe it. What the Hierophant? This person has done a lot of lessons. This person has accomplished a great deal to get to where they are. Now, does not mean that they're an old person just because they're an emperor and a hierophant. This could be high level spiritual royalty. You never know who is higher up in the ether when it comes to heaven and who is close to God. We never know who our ancestors really are unless you have your Akashic records. Now, some people are able to access those things and find out from spirit angels ancestors what their life is going to be, what it's going to look like. And a lot of those people are prophets. They can kind of tell you what's going to happen and then it happens. So, and it can be through tarot cards, it can be through thoughts, feelings, or even messages coming through the third eye, symbols. It can be so many things that a person just has to be able to pay attention to it and know what it means. And by working with their angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, they're going to understand what those things mean and why they mean what they do. Okay. Now I'm seeing so much red here. This person has that basic trust under control. They have that security and certainty, that self love. They know who they are. They're very confident. Now, with this high priestess, okay, or the high priestess, Hierophant, excuse me, this is Taurus energy, okay? This is Earth energy, okay? So this is like at the other end of the spectrum, okay? When it comes to the light blonde hair, we have Hierophant, who is dark hair, dark brown, or light brown hair. The brown eyes, dark brown eyes, or in rare cases, blue or gray. Now, skin is usually very tannable type skin. Now, could be more ethnic groups like Native Indian or East Indian or I don't know. I'm struggling, or Mexican or whatever the case is. They may be a certain type of ethnic group within that, whether it's with Chinese or white or um, I'm 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 kind of grasping here because I've got so many things coming through here. Okay, so they're very tannable. They're and they can be, their skin can be right up to brown skin or black skin, however you want to say that. Now, brown um, to black skin, I mean, this person, they're medium to tall people. They're lean and muscular as well, and they work out or they have a job that keeps them trim. So they're doers as well. This is somebody that's very ambitious when it comes to the dollar dollar. Hello. So when it comes to the pentacles, okay? So we have somebody that's ambitious already, okay? Or as a doer. And then we have somebody that's ambitious on top of that. So this is somebody that is probably spiritual as well. Now, oh my goodness, I wanted to take away that card and look what we have here. Oh my goodness. Hello. Wow. Well, you look at that. You're both looking at one another. One's looking back, one's looking back as well. And it's like, and we got the Hierophant in between. So I feel like they're maybe wanting to be married to their empress. So this emperor is maybe looking for their empress, or they are married to the empress right now. Okay. So, wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow. What's on the bottom of the card? Oh, more fire. We have the Five of Wands. Wow. So, this, of course, this is coming through, and I'll tell you why. We have Mercury retrograde, and that affects relationships at such a high level of kind of like negative energy where there's competitions between couples or conflicting opinions or too many choices or just that complex struggle or somebody's play acting or doing some drama and the other one may be faking something. So it's like it's like wow, wow, wow. Things are just going completely chaotic in this person's life. But it looks like because they're both spiritual, they're at peace. They're at peace. This couple is such a high level, okay? Maybe chaos is around them at this point, and there could be people competing for this empress, okay? So, wow, that's so amazing. So we have Aries, we have Taurus, and of course, the empress is the Venus. Venus is that pleasure. Wow. All right, let me just think about this for a second. With the Venus, I'm kind of getting that earth energy, earth energy, and air energy. There's going to be earth and air here. I'm getting earth and air. I'm getting. So, wow, wow, wow. So earth and air. And then we also have fire. So with the swords, which is air, okay? So we have the wands, Leo, Aries, or Sag, but we have Aries here, strong Aries here. With the Hierophant, we have Taurus. This is the earth energy. And now with the Empress, we have that Venus, which is that earth energy once again, but it also has air. So I'm kind of getting Libra with the air. That's that heart chakra coming through. And then of course we have the sacral with the earth for the Empress. So I'm kind of getting this is earth and air, a lot of earth, air, and fire. Doesn't seem to be a lot of water happening here. But this is kind of telling a story of what's already going on in this person's life. They're looking to marry their empress and they are willing to compete, um, no matter who it is, to keep them or to get them to find their person. And when they come across that empress, they're going to hang on to that empress. They're going to fight to get that empress. I feel like they know what an empress means. They're at that high level already. They may be spiritual looking for that empress. Now, this does not mean this is a masculine as an emperor. This could be a feminine stepping into their masculine energy. And the empress could be a masculine stepping into their feminine energy. So, I mean, take it, switch it, flip it, however you need to make it resonate for you. Now, of course, if you're taking charge of your life and you're feminine, you might be in your masculine energy. Okay. And if you're masculine and you're taking charge of your life, you're getting your life together, you could be the masculine. So, I mean, it depends what you're doing in your life at this point. Oh, wow. So it looks like somebody's occupation might be coming to an end here. They're thinking about it's by voluntary. They're thinking about changing their occupation here. We have an ending to this with the wrapping up a cycle. They may be closing out a cycle by changing jobs. They may be looking at maybe getting into a different field here when it comes to their occupation. Maybe they are just retiring at an early age. They can. It could be like in their 20s even and be retiring depending on how well they did financially. So, I mean, take it how it resonates. And yes, you can be an emperor at a young age because if your whole childhood, your teens, and your young adult life has been nothing but trauma or chaotic or narcissistic tendencies in somebody that you're living with, maybe a parent even. You have these traumas and lessons and things you've learned at an early age into your young adulthood, which may be getting you into a position of an empress or an emperor at a young age. Okay. So you're definitely thinking about closing, well, you are closing out some type of occupation. You could even be retiring, or you're just wanting a change when it comes to a job. Maybe you're not happy in that job. Maybe your person isn't, depending on who is who here. I am talking about your person, though, when it comes to the emperor. So let's see what we have coming through here for the emperor, please. Wow, okay. We're still thinking about a main female. Okay. Now I'm going to put it that way. And then in the end, I'm going to turn it one way or the other to see where we're at with this person. This is kind of different than what I normally do, but I'm getting called to do that. So, however, it's showing up. So, there might be a female that maybe is going to prison here, a main female, or is trying to trap your person. And it could be that they're trying to keep your person from you. I feel like this main female may be trapping this person maybe through a child, or it could be um, maybe they work together, maybe there's been a romance, and your person is leaving that job to get away from this person. They feel trapped in their own job and can't get away from whoever this main female is. It could be a main female for some of you are is in jail and you're quitting your job for some reason here. Let's find out why. Wow. You've got a great fortune here with number 8. Now, this is that power and success and material abundance. You've taken action to achieve certain things. You fine-tuned things to go in your favor. Now, it could be this person tried to steal from you and is going to jail as well. So, I mean, take it how it resonates for you. Wow. Your person is getting on the pathway. This was a test. They needed to find a, a way out from this person, is kind of what I'm getting here. It's to come into union with your person. Now, this person may have been competing with your empress, which is kind of laughable, really, because an empress is going to outshine that main female like no other. Like, there's just no comparison here. It's like royalty here and a peasant in medieval times, right? So it's kind of like that in status and in it's just that class itself, like really classy person that takes care of themselves. They put on their makeup when they leave the house. They show their best self as they go out into, and this is who they are. They just are classy. They're, I don't know how else to put it. Okay, so I don't want this to be too long, and I'm only started, and it's already time to close it down. So let's just keep going here real quick. Oh, okay, okay. So thinking about their perfect match here, healing connection. Wow. So whoever this is, they're gonna feel like you're very healing here, and they're looking for that perfect match and that healing connection, having a lot of fun, not so serious, just, living life in that um now is what I'm getting. Ooh, rekindle. So this may be somebody from your past or your past life. So let's get a card from the past life here to see if this is somebody you had a past life with. Oh, looks like you might have had a past life with this person. Maybe 3 lifetimes. Let's see. Maybe 4. All right, galactic. Okay, I don't read these in reverse. Okay, so we have a galactic. Okay, I'm getting what I'm getting here. I'll tell you what I'm getting. We have a star seed here that is amazingly intuitive here, like unbelievably intuitive. Okay, so a star seed. They're here to shine their light. Okay, this person is here to shine their light. And I'm getting that uplifting energy, that high priestess. They're there because they foresee things. This could be a secret romance that you don't want to tell anybody. There's a lot of mystery here, and there's enlightenment. So I feel like that secrecy or that mystery here about who they are, they don't let a lot of people into their energy, is what I'm getting. This empress or this emperor, to be real. Now, there may have been a lot of phobias here as something that they were meant to come out of. And I feel like it had to do with karmic situations, staying in something for too long, being mistreated for too long, feeling less than for too long, having their childhood where they didn't feel like they fit in with that family. Like, these can't be my family members. They're nothing like me. I'm so different than my family. Like, I'm getting that you may have been spiritual even as a young child. And I feel like you really wanted to know about God, but you didn't go to church as a child. Maybe you didn't even have you may not even have a religion. Maybe your parents didn't even give you one because they couldn't maybe agree on a religion or something. But there's phobias here that you're meant to come out of that for this lifetime. You're not meant to be in that place where you're in chaos or conflict. Okay, you may have been doing this for a long time. The last 20 years is kind of what I'm getting here. Plus, 20 years plus is what I'm getting. And this phobia may have stemmed from mistreatment, infidelity, and I'm getting a narcissist here. You may have married a narcissist. They were controlling. They could do the cheating, but you couldn't, or they could do something, but you couldn't. There was this dynamic of I'm the man, and you came for my ribs, so you're half of who I am. And it's like that total persona of just mistreatment right from the get-go. And I feel like this phobia it kept you from moving forward. It's almost like nobody's going to love me. I have to stay with this person at all costs because I'm not good enough for anyone else. Your self-esteem was on the floor, or maybe even under that floor. Okay. So I'm getting though, this is meant to be broken this lifetime. Okay. And I feel like your person is looking for you. Okay. And you may have settled. Okay. Now, your person may have settled with this feminine that doesn't want to let him go. So I feel like your empress may be the one with the phobias that's meant to break this by coming together with you after they have healed and are at peace here to help you get through this. Maybe they've gone through the similar situation, that healing um, connection that this your person is looking for. It's like anxiety or something that's going on here that your empress may have had happen to them this lifetime and know what they're talking about on maybe how to change those things. What's on the bottom? Yeah, persecution and inquisition. Yeah, so I feel like somebody has totally wronged you here, and they stayed way too long, and your person may be going through this at this time. So, what's on the bottom of the deck? Guided steps to a great love. And I feel like with this rekindle, this may be a past life. This could be this lifetime. Take it how it resonates. But whatever great fortune is coming through here for your person, I feel like this person is trying to keep them from coming forward, or your person is thinking they're trying to keep them trapped. Okay. Now, with the number 8, to get on that pathway is in order for them to get this great fortune. Okay. So they're going to have to fight for you, or compete for you, or this other person is competing with you. And you may, I'm getting, you don't even know who this person is. You don't even know that you're in a competition with somebody. You could care less at this point because you don't even know who this is. Or if you do, you know this person has to learn a lesson before they come forward to you. And I'm getting somebody very gifted as a high priestess here, as this empress. So you may have had to let this person go if this is somebody from your past, in order for them to understand and value you, first off. Second of all, is to learn to follow their own heart and not worry about what anybody else thinks. It's about what they think and what they want. It's not about what everybody else wants for them. We're here to live our own life. We're here, no one else can live that for us. And what I mean by self, by living for self, is just that. No one else can live your life or make your decisions for you unless you let them. So this is what's going on here. This person's thinking this feminine is trying to keep them trapped, and their great fortune, it's coming in for them once they get on this path. They are already thinking about leaving this occupation, and this could be a romance they are in for with the job. That could be why they're thinking about leaving their job. So let's just see what actions this person's going to take for this union. Breaking barriers. All right. So they are definitely going to take these steps towards you. They're going to do what they have to do in order to find you. They're going to find you, all right. You are so magnetic, revealing radiance. You are that star seed here. You are shining your light so bright that this person can't help but notice who you are. Now, whether it's on social media or otherwise, they're going to find out who you are. Yeah, you might be renewing your life, or your person is. They're making room for you. You might be doing the same, I'm getting, because I feel like you might be cleaning up, going through your things. It's spring cleaning. Everybody's going through their stuff, giving it away, putting it on the street for free, whatever the case is. And they are being in the flow. They are in the now. They are not worried about tomorrow. They are not worried about yesterday. They are worried about today. And spirituality is the new sexy, man. So if you want to have that new sexy, I mean, you got to get on board with being spiritual. And all that is living your best life, knowing who you are, and having enough self-respect for yourself that you're going to put boundaries up for others, and you're not going to accept certain types of behavior from others. You're going to walk away from that. And even if it has to mean cutting people out of your life in order for you to live your best life, for you to be at peace, for you to have that love in your heart, and becoming that better version of self. Okay. And it's connecting with spirit, understanding that we have messages, we have angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that are trying to help us live our best life. Of course, we all have free will, right? So you have to give them permission to intervene on your behalf because of free will. So you actually have to give them permission in order to intervene and give it to spirit, and then live your life. Live what you want to do. Live your best life. Do the things you want to do. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. I feel like this person is no longer going to lie to themselves about what's going on here. they are seeing it for what it is. Now, you may have seen this already with this person. You may have already known and maybe even said. Now, I feel like you may have gotten to a point where this person got mad and wanted to, I feel like, stand up for this other person. And you're realizing, okay, they have a bond. You don't want to mess with that. You're not trying to get in between anybody here. You want this person to be happy. And if that means being with this other person and there's a lesson to be learned here, then you're willing to let them go in order for them to become their best self. And once that happens, maybe there's something meant to happen here between the two of you. And you could be their empress. And I feel like they kind of have an idea who their empress is. Now, they may be getting messages or feelings that maybe you are their person after all, and they've been fighting it or ignoring their intuition. Awakening ancient wisdom. So, spirituality is showing up in this person's life, whether they want to or not. They may be getting signs or things they might see out of the corner of their eye, or things that they can't explain. Maybe they see an orb, or they hear a voice of a passed over loved one, or their chakras are opening. Maybe they see something in their third eye, and then it happens not long after. I mean, you're seeing these things as a way of knowing that there are things coming as downloads for you. Now, whether you're meant to intervene on them or not is remains to be seen. I feel like you're being shown these things, maybe to warn others. You may be shown these things as a way of confirmation of your abilities, to trust in your abilities. I mean, it could be a lot of different things, but you might even have abilities to view your Akashic records here with that ancient wisdom. You might be able to tap in with that. Now, I'm getting clairaudience. I'm getting clairs here, so you may actually have clairs, or your person does. We have manifesting dreams. So you're manifesting, or your person is, and their action is coming through as one of maybe one of your manifestations. You maybe asked for your emperor to come forward to you. Maybe you've manifested to become that they learn this lesson so they can come in, or whoever's meant to learn a lesson here learns it so that you can come together. So let's see what is going to happen with intervention here, or intervening. Okay. So needing to have faith. And I feel like they have faith, even though it did come up in the reverse. Maybe there's needing to be more faith in how this works, or learning more about it in order to really have faith 100%. Maybe they're questioning whether this is true or not when it comes to spirituality. Is there a God out there? Are they trying to help me get my best life? They may be having doubts about how spirituality works. Wow, there's beauty here. So this person may be very attractive, or this may be how they see you, okay? Comey, I could sense something here with this. This is the ability, when you can manifest, you usually are an alchemist, where you can transmute energy. If you're able to tap in and request what you want for your best life, I guarantee you can see auras. If you could have a lot of divination gifts here, but you have to kind of explore some of them to kind of realize which ones you possess. And then you have to kind of learn those divination gifts in order to help improve them enough to really have them work out in your favor. Now, you might be a natural. You may be doing things you don't even know that you're doing them. You may be an alchemist, and all you didn't even realize you were manifesting just in your thoughts, dreams, and what you want for yourself. And it may be enough thought there, and enough tapping in, and enough gifts, and enough spirit guides, or having that high level spirit guides coming through to make this happen. With the number 7, I mean, this is spiritual. This is reflecting on your journey, taking that risk and reward factor. Is it worth the risk for the reward? I mean, it's like, wow, I'm getting so bombarded with messages here. Sorry, Cancer, this is a long reading. Wow, this is going to be like a whirlwind romance here with Wild. It's going to be such a wild ride for you. You're going to hardly believe it. It's like that balance and that peace and that um tranquility. I mean, it's like that kindness and so much love here. It's hardly unbelievably a whirlwind because it's just where did the time go by? It's just gonna be so crazy. It's gonna be so beautiful though. All right, Phoenix rising. Of course, this has kind of come with I feel like this is kind of going in April here, where this person may see this other person, how controlling they are, maybe how much they don't like you because they're jealous of you. So they're jealous of this Empress. Now, maybe they know about you. Maybe this person, your Emperor, has mentioned you before. Maybe they've seen pictures of you. Now, why this person would tell them who you are, or maybe they just know who you are. I feel like there's been a connection for a long time with you. They could have stemmed back for years and years and years and years, even from a childhood romance, maybe that didn't really go anywhere. So I'm kind of getting somebody may be going through some karma here, actually. But their Phoenix rising here is they're coming out of that. So this could be closer to the end of April, is what I'm getting. We're going to find out when here with the tarot cards here. That'll tell me when. So you may find this person in nature, okay? You may know this person from a job, or you might know what they do for a living if it's somebody you know. Um, I feel like you know that whoever your person is going to have great fortune. You may have mentioned something about a feminine energy from their past, maybe baby mama or baby daddy or whatever the case is. You may have predicted something here because the pathway is here. I feel like you are already on your path, or you're trying to locate, you're on your spiritual path, yes, but you might be still looking for your purpose, your life purpose here. And it may have something to do with your emperor here. And it may just be about shining your light. It may be about being intuitive and helping this person with their phobia, or they're there meant to help you with your phobia. And it could be from infidelity or whatever the case is with the prosecution and inquisition. And it could have been like seen as being a crazy person in medieval times, or whenever you were coming back. I mean, this is so long ago with the galactic to come to Earth as a star seed. Okay. So I feel like this could be you, Empress, and this is meant to be broken in, and this person may be helping you heal. So, or you may be helping them heal. So I mean, flip it, switch it, whatever the case is, do what you need to do for it to resonate, of course, right? Remember, it is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Just take what messages do, because sometimes there's messages in a reading that you think, oh, that's not me. I'm going to click off. Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, it's like sometimes there's a message within this reading that is meant for you. And your spirit guides may know that you're going to click on here, and they're hoping that you're going to hear the message that you're meant to hear. So let's just, because that's what my intention was, as I called your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to come forward for this reading for any cancers that might be watching my channel that need to hear a message from them. And wow, we have You've been thinking about what your psychic abilities are or your person has been. Now, because this is the outcome, this could be you or them, okay? So we have psychic abilities. Somebody's thinking that. Confidence, and I only read these in the upright, so maybe somebody is not trusting their abilities because it was in the reverse. So let's just see here. Hopefully, you're not hearing my stomach rumbling. So we have prosperity. Your person's getting great fortune, and you may feel like you don't have as much money, but I feel like even if you don't have prosperity and you are this empress, that's going to change because whatever life purpose you're meant to be doing is with this person. So when they change their occupation, the both of you are going to be making more fortune. And I feel like this person might be good with money. Perhaps they are a financial person that knows what to do. Maybe they're a bailiff. Maybe they're good with finances. Maybe they are, hmm, they just know how to grow money. I'm getting that earth energy, that Knight of Pentacles that knows the lay of the land, that knows how to grow their independence. This Knight is coming through. It's not the page where they're learning to grow their money. They're not studying. They already know. They're already making that wealth that makes them that king. And of course, from that king, they become that emperor where they're living a lavish lifestyle here, a lavish lifestyle of royalty. This could be a celebrity, maybe well known, or it could be that they are in the public. If the Six of Wands shows up, this could be public recognition of some sort, whether they're a celebrity or whether they are maybe on YouTube or social media of some sort, TikTok, whatever, Instagram, whatever it is that they're on. Let's see, one more, please. Happiness. Hello. Of course, there's going to be happiness. You found your person. You're going to be becoming more confident about your psychic abilities or your person is. What's on the bottom of the deck? We have compassionate. So and even though there's no water here, I feel like there's so much love when it comes to things because of that spirituality. You've tapped into that water energy and that emotions. You may even have been a bit of an emotional person. Now, maybe you have water in your chart, or if you don't have water in your chart, you might have it in that house. Okay, so maybe it is in the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio house of some sort where your planets are, or that it might just be that's where your heart is. You just might be somebody that is a good person and have been through enough that I'm getting somebody that doesn't like people treating others in a bad way. You might feel compassion for the underdog, or your person does and fights for the underdog. Okay, let's quickly have a look here and see. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Tell me about the competition. Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody is watching. I feel like is paying attention to this feminine, is this thinking about how they're trying to trap them, how they're maybe wanting to send them to jail or keep them away from you. And they may even work with this person. So they're watching somebody here when it comes to some type of competition or seeing that this person wants to compete with you, finds you I want to say a threat. Wow, we have the Eight of Wands here on the pathway. So this person is heading towards this pathway towards you. I feel like is gaining ground here when it comes to things, and things are transforming quicker than you realize. Let us see about this great steps to great love. Wow. Okay. So you're not married to this person yet. They are wanting to marry you, though. They want to move in. They want to get to know you. There's that Four of Wands. they know they want that peace and that restfulness when it comes to you, that easiness, that way of life that's just an easy thing between you. You don't have to talk. It's not awkward. There's no awkward silence. It's fine not to be talking and still be with one another. You don't have to fill that space with talking. You can just be. There's that holiday celebrations that you might have with happy home life. Maybe you have children, maybe they do, maybe it's a blended family, maybe you want to have children with this person. Now, there's harmony and beauty when it comes to this great love. There's love is in the air, and I feel like this is going to be the type of home this is. I feel like I'm feeling with that fire, a lot of sexual energy, maybe even a sexual connection going on here. Tell me about the manifesting dreams, please. Yeah, very passionate about coming forward. And this may have been something you manifested. They're taking action to one of your manifestations and coming forward. Tell me about the persecution and inquisition here, about these phobias. Oh, yeah, it has to do with love. Okay, so it's definitely a phobia of I'm getting you may be the blessing here in this person's life, and they may be needing some help in something that you've overcome, or this is something of a cycle every lifetime that is meant to be healed together. I feel like whatever that is, this lifetime, you are not meant to be in this phobia any longer, or this person isn't, and that's meant to end. This is all about a blessing. This is a blessing coming forward, or you are the blessing. I feel like whoever this intuitive, psychic person is that has these psychic abilities, now whether that's you or your person or both of you, because we do have a serpent between the two of you. You both could be spiritual. This could be spiritual unity here, that high level royalty type of energy. Tell me about the Phoenix rising. I feel like this is a rise to fame. You might be glowing up here. Yeah, you've been hurt, and this is why you're rising up. Things have changed now. You've healed that. There's bandages. Those swords are out of your heart, and you've been healing that. There's definitely healing wounds here. There's a transition going on. Give me another card for that, please. Yeah, healing, the star. Now, this is also a public recognition. This could be a celebrity coming in for you. Now, we're looking at somebody that is definitely trustworthy. This is hope and promise, that's healing, guidance, and faith. This is that public recognition. You could be of someone that is publicly known, or your person is. Wow, that's beautiful. I knew I was getting a Six of Wands energy, or that public recognition energy, which is the star. And we have major arcana here, and this is something that is life changing. This phobia that your person may have may be anxiety here. Now, I feel like it just may be anxiety, period, and it may be karma due to something somebody did or something they did to you in the past, if this is someone from your past in this lifetime. If it's from a past lifetime, you're meant to help close out the cycle. Yeah, look at you. All right. So there's that prosperity, that Nine of Pentacles. This is financial independence. This could be your person. This could be you working towards that. You're counting all your pentacles, and you're willing to part with three to give them to your person. I mean, you're willing to share your money, or your person is. So this is very beautiful. Willing to give up three pentacles to help you out, or to grow things. Maybe you're good with money, and you're going to grow those pentacles into five or six more pentacles. So to give to your person. So it might be something of a equal give and take. You give me the money, I'll grow the money, and we'll both have more money. And it's that teamwork. Okay? It's that teamwork. that's coming through. Maybe you're the one that's good with money. Yeah, there's that healing. And it came over here with that alchemy. And I feel like this person may help alchemize your healing of your phobias or vice versa. Now, I'm getting this person is thinking you're hiding here. You may have been hidden away and they may have had a hard time finding you. And they may know you on social media if they're a celebrity or you're the celebrity or you're on a public platform, could be YouTube or whatever the case is. I feel like it's you're really hard to find. You're very willing to cut anyone out that is no longer of your highest and greatest good. And maybe you cut this person out or they cut you out. Now, this could be your person here that's willing to cut out. Maybe they're the one healing in that hidden energy. Okay. So take out, it resonates, but I feel like there's going to be a big storm coming in here if you don't come tell me the truth. Tell me the truth right now. Were you with somebody when you wanted to get with me? And they're going to have to tell you a truth. This is what this person is thinking about, maybe about you. Maybe they didn't tell you the truth, wanted to get with you, but they were already with somebody. So, I mean, they obviously were, if they were thinking that somebody was trying to trap them, or they thought this empress wanted to trap them. Okay, so, I mean, take it how it resonates. Now, maybe that's why you broke up, or maybe there's a lesson that this person, your emperor, needed to learn. Okay, maybe it had to do with money. Maybe at the time that they were there, maybe they didn't help you when you needed help. Okay, maybe they abandoned you when you were at your worst time in your life. Maybe you had no money. Maybe you were homeless. Maybe maybe you were at that rock bottom, like, and only way up is to go up, right? But they didn't help you when you needed the help the most. Okay, so whatever the case is, I'm getting a whole bunch of different things here. Like I said, I'm kind of getting bombarded with all these messages all in one reading, it seems like. Wow. But somebody is meant to hear something here that I'm saying. So, what is this prosperity then? Tell me about the prosperity, and then we're going to wrap this up. Strength, yes. There's some more fire coming through. There's bravery. This person is going to brave the weather, the storm is what I'm getting here. With this Queen of Swords, you may be cutting people out of your life that have hurt you in the past. You're healing things. You might even be over all of this already if you're this Empress. Um, and it might be that the Empress did something to you and you are the one healing and cutting people out of your life. Like I said, take it however it resonates. So let's see what your this person's gonna brave the storm though. They're gonna come forward and they're gonna tell you the truth. And it's gonna be up to you whether you believe them. There's phobia here, so you might be kind of leery about trusting this person again. So let's just see what your intuition is telling you about this emperor. Wow, the sun card, and I don't read it in reversals. So right now you may not be happy, but when your person does come in, this is going to turn things around. You might be happy to hear from them, happy to see them, and you might be happy to work something out. Perhaps you were waiting for them to learn something here. Now, what is your person feeling about you, Empress? Ah, they are coming towards you at all costs. They're not waiting any longer. Wow, I really love this. Someone really needed to hear this, even if they are coming in and watching someone else's reading. I'm getting that, what is that called? Oh God, I can't think of it. It's a thing. When somebody comes in and watches someone else's reading to find out what's going on in their life, it's I can't think of it. It doesn't matter. Uh, write it in the comments if you know what it means or what it is. When somebody goes into another reading to watch someone else's reading, they're kind of spying on that person, and it's called something, and I can't think of it, and I'm just drawing a blank right now. Anyhow, my goodness, this is so beautiful for you, Cancer. Um, wow. Even though you are a water sign, you have that love and compassion, even though you may have earth and air and fire in your chart. Okay, so I'm getting this person may not have water in their chart at all. And when they come into you, it's going to be such a different love they've never experienced before. Okay, so with you, Cancer, coming through like this fire energy is going to heat you up more than you realize to the sun level. Wow, 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 wow. I know it's over an hour, but I want to get some milestones and find out what months might be significant for you. Oh, we have a Capricorn here. So we have Capricorn earth energy, we have Aquarius air energy, and we have Scorpio water. Oh, and we have a wedding ring or a ring coming through. You might meet this person in June. Oh, right. I was supposed to do this, wasn't I? Eight of Wands. This is going to be um, I'm getting Sagittarius. Now, if I look at this, could be August too, as well. The only reason I say that is because this, oh no, not August, April. April is Venus sign in this. So I'm getting April 11th to the 20th. That's coming up. So with this fire, although it says the 8th, of fire, November 23rd to December 2nd, you might see this person in Venus season, which is March 12th to the 30th. So they might be coming in, and then you might actually get together, or they might be moving closer to you, putting their job in that closer to the end of the year. Okay. So, wow. I mean, you guys will be moving in. We have the sunglasses here. So, June is appropriate. Where'd that go? There. And it might be that you don't, maybe you get engaged. Maybe you know who this is. Maybe you've been with them before. Yeah, they're grounded with that earth energy coming through. We have the 2nd of June, and they are going to treat you like a queen that you are. Look at that. And wearing that little um, crown, or they're going to feel like a king of love. We Queen of Love here. So, I mean, look at that. It's definitely got that. Um, crown on. You hold the answer, so you may be the one that is that psychic abilities. Wow. So you may be that high priestess. So, wow, wow. So you might be the phobia and the star seed. So you're going to school this person here, I feel, about love, and they're going to school you about how to get over your phobia. They're going to teach you that you can trust them, that you can be loving with them, and they're not going to do anything to hurt you. They're grounded and they've done all the work. I mean, they're showing up as the emperor, and with that Hierophant here, they are either highly spiritual or they are wanting to marry you. And of course, we do have the ring here. So, wow, Cancer. Wow. So please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. If you'd like to donate, absolutely. There is a PayPal account in the description box, or you can do the super thanks, or just watching the video helps so much. Please share the videos, subscribe. That really makes a difference for the algorithm. And of course, all those likes definitely say that people like the video and they will show it more to others. So for the algorithm. So I also have on my page, on my community tab, questions and answers about um, telepathy, about psychic abilities, and other kind of cool things that are testing your knowledge when it comes to spirituality. So if you want to take part in that, on the tab for community and community and see what's going on and see if you can't pick up on the symbol that I am putting out there with my intentions, that I'm physically seeing with my mind's eye, and try to hone in on what symbol I am thinking of and choose your symbol. Now, there's a bunch there, and then, of course, there's answers above that, and that tell you what the answers are. Now, I should add that I have a free video via email giveaway reading. Okay, it's personalized reading for you, and I connect with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. And once I connect with them, I do your reading and send that to you via email of whatever your ancestors want to convey to you through my cards. So, and I channel that. So I do have abilities, and I appreciate everybody that is doing personal readings, and I'm not really sure why my closed captions don't work. I've paid YouTube for that ability, okay, and I can't get it to work for my videos. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know, because I struggled. I took a whole day out to try to figure out how to send a video so they could watch in their own language. So I did go through accessibility through the Google Gmail. And I did find a way of getting certain, I don't know how well it worked or if it even worked. I have to look up my emails. But if you know how to do the videos with the closed caption on, I've paid for it, so I don't understand why it's not working. I've turned everything on that I'm meant to turn on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Of course, I'm old school, so I don't really I know certain things and I research a lot, but I tell you, I have taken out hours upon hours upon hours trying to figure this out. So if you know of a way, please let me know. Absolutely email me, and just put on there, I know how to do closed captions or closed captions in the subject line so I see the email. Because I get so many emails, people. You have no idea. Hundreds of emails every day. And it's so much to go through. I'm just a one person show here. And I go through the comments as much as I can as well, and it's just so much. So it's just so much, even just doing that. And I mean, the content is only really 50% of what I have to do. The other 50% is the uploading, the is all the personal readings, and then of course the languages, and then trying to there's just the emails and anyways. And of course right now is tax season, so for Canadians, so it's a lot this month. Anyhow, I had to take a break. I went a couple days. I needed the time. I was getting sick, and too much going on there for that, so I needed to take the break. I hope you understand. And I love you all, of course. Take care and stay blessed. And of course, we will talk to you my next reading. All right. Later.